Good morning, kids! So, ngayon ay nasa last part na tayo ng story ni Joseph. Last week, ay ininterpret niya ang dreams ni Pharaoh. At siya ay naging katiwala ni Pharaoh. Diba? Ngayon naman, tignan natin kung ano nga ba ang nangyari dun sa dreams ni Pharaoh. At alam natin na nagkatotoo ito, diba? Tignan natin kung ano ang mangyayari dito. Pero bago yun, tayo muna ay magkantahan!
Lord, I lift your name on high. Lord, I love to sing your praises. I'm so glad you're in my life. I'm so glad you came to save us. You came from heaven to earth to show the way, from the earth to the cross, my debt to pay, from the cross to the grave, from the grave to the sky. Lord, I lift your name on high. Lord, I lift your name on high. Lord, I love to sing your praises. I'm so glad you're in my life. I'm so glad you came to save us. You came from heaven to earth to show the way, from the earth to the cross, my debt to pay, from the cross to the grave, from the grave to the sky. Lord, I lift your name on high. You came from heaven to earth to show the way, from the earth to the cross, my debt to pay, from the cross to the grave, from the grave to the sky. Lord, I lift your name on high. From the cross to the grave, from the grave to the sky. Lord, I lift your name on high.
The Holy Tales.
Hello, my name is Tubby. I live here in this wonderful library and I love to eat books. I live here with my friends Gumbo and Freckles. Gumbo, Freckles, come out, wherever you are. Over there, on that great book, is Grand Old Holy. She is really old and wise and tells us wonderful stories when she is awake, that is. Oh, and we love to sing.
Bringing in the sheep, bringing in the sheep, we shall come rejoicing. Bringing in the sheep, bringing in the sheep, bringing in the sheep.
Hello, children. Nice to see you again.
Hi, Holy. We are ready to hear a nice story from the Bible again. Can you tell us one?
Okay, this is a happy story of Joseph who sees his family again after a long time. A young man, Joseph, had been sold off as a slave by his brothers. He ended up in Egypt in prison. Now Joseph had helped the king of Egypt understand a dream he had had. Because of this, Joseph was made a very important man in Egypt. The king had dreamt that there would be 7 years of good harvest, followed by 7 years of no rain at all. And like in his dream, the following 7 years saw a good harvest, and there was a lot of food. Joseph was put in charge of properly storing all the extra food in every region of Egypt. The following 7 years saw no harvest at all. While the regions around Egypt had problems, Egypt had enough food. Soon people started moving to Egypt to buy food. Among these people were Joseph's brothers. When Joseph saw them, he recognized them immediately, but they could not. Joseph accused them of being spies. They said they were not, but Joseph refused to believe them till they got their youngest brother Benjamin as proof. Joseph said that because he really wanted to see his brother Benjamin again. His brothers soon came back to Egypt with Benjamin. As they were leaving the palace, Joseph slipped a silver goblet into Benjamin's bag. He told the palace guards to arrest his brother and charged him with stealing from the palace. Joseph ordered,
"This thief will stay in Egypt as a slave."
The other brothers pleaded,
No, please don't do that. Our father will be heartbroken. Please, take one of us instead.
On hearing his father's name, Joseph was sad. He could not pretend any longer. He told his brothers who he really was and asked them to bring Jacob to meet him as soon as possible. So Jacob and the whole family came to Egypt. Now for my question. What was the name of Joseph's youngest brother?
We know! His name was Benjamin.
That is right. And as a reward, I will sing along with you.
Bringing in the sheep, bringing in the sheep. We shall come rejoicing, bringing in the sheep.
The Holy Tales.
Ayan, kids, sino ang nakinig sa ating story ngayon? Yan, dahil meron akong ilang mga katanungan para sa inyo. Una, sino ang nakita ni Joseph nung namimigay sila ng pagkain? Yes, ang kanyang mga kapatid nakita niya dahil humihingi din sila ng pagkain, di ba? Pangalawa, ano yung sinabi ni Joseph sa kanyang mga kapatid? Yes, pinagbintangan niya na sila ay spy. Kaya naman dapat dalhin nila si Benjamin para mapatunayan nila na hindi nga sila spy. At si Benjamin ang nakababata nilang kapatid. Pangatlo, ano ang naramdaman ni Joseph nung nakita niya si Benjamin? Yes, masaya siya nung nakita niya ang kanyang kapatid. Pero kalakip nun ay ang testing niya sa kanyang mga kapatid. Pang-apat, paano niya napatawad ang kanyang mga kapatid? Yes, tinulungan siya ng Diyos, kids, para mapatawad niya ang kanyang mga kapatid. Dahil alam naman natin na hindi talaga nagtanim ng sama ng loob si Joseph, di ba? Dahil ito sa tulong ng Diyos sa kanya. Yan. So, kids, alam niyo ba, there are 2 lessons na makikita natin dito sa ating story. Number 1, God's plan is always good. Titin ko, God's plan is always good. Yan, lahat ng plano sa atin ng Diyos ay mabuti at kasiyasiya para sa atin. Pangalawa naman, God is able to turn the bad thing into good to fulfill His plan. Diba? Hindi nga maganda na binenta siya ng kanyang mga kapatid, pero nakita naman natin na na-fulfill yung plan ng Diyos sa buhay ni Joseph. Yan. At para naman sa ating memory verse, ito ay matatagpuan sa Mark chapter 11 verse 25. Sabi dito, "And when you stand and pray, forgive anything you may have against anyone, so that your Father in heaven will forgive the wrongs you have done." At para naman sa ating art activity, makikita nyo ito sa ating comment section. So, ayan kids, meron na naman tayong bagong natutunan sa ating story na si Joseph. Ito na yung last part at next week ay iba naman ang ating matutunghayan. Sige, let us pray, kids. Jesus, marami pong salamat sa aming pong natutunan ngayon. Salamat po sa paggabay niyo sa amin, sa aming Saturday class. Nawa po, ikaw po palagi ang manguna sa aming buhay at ingatan niyo po kami palagi. In Jesus' name we pray, Amen. Goodbye, kids. See you next Saturday.